So, dear Dharma friends, and in this very moment, if you look at your life, that from birth to now, every day you look for satisfaction and happiness. Even today, after this all, and you have a wish regarding to find the happiness and satisfaction. So, one thing you have to understand in this very moment, so far in this journey, that whatever you keep doing and the way you came, and the whatever the bodily, verbally, mentally actions you develop in your life is not the exactly the right things you have done. Because if it is the right thing you have done, and today you should feel that completion, but still we keep looking. So that's mean still we didn't get into the right pattern of our life. So first you have to understand that will help you to purify yourself, because we develop a huge current inside us as a habit. That habitual pattern develop the resistance always inside us, that develop the unhappiness mainly. That resistance come because we hold into self-centered idea, thinking me, I am. That self-centered idea just not only you, it like a spider web, it go around you and your house, your husband, wife, children, friends and family members. Not only that, your village, your city, your country, your world. So like that, your planet, like that, it all over you, it out of your skin. So that much strong. So how you can recognize that? So then you looking for your happiness, you do a lot of things, and sometimes if something happened to your husband or wife or children, it make you sad. So why it make you sad? Because you hold that outside people also as yourself. Not only the people, the things, as example country. If something happened to your country, how you get sad? Why someone else not going to get sad, worry? So this idea of self is stronger than you think, and it already all over your body, and not only all over your body, you already spread it everywhere. It like all already like the virus, it's everywhere, unseen, but time to time it attack you with the pain or pleasure. So you have to be aware there is an epicenter. That epicenter is within yourself, that you holding. This is me. So that me means not the body, in the deeper your ideas, thoughts. When you unplug that thoughts, when you change your consciousness deeper level, when you change your awareness to different mode, and it's going to be change. So why you have to change this? There should be a purpose, because it is illusion. That's why you have to change it. If it is real, it is okay, but it is not real. That's why the beginning of this all, it called ignorance. The ignorance is not about the outside world. The ignorance is regarding believing there is me or self. And even it go deeper to consciousness, that consciousness has power to claim this tattva masi, this everything I am. That's the more crazy. The aham brahman, this everything, entire universe me, that is more crazy. But it's people still, they don't understand a very single moment of the change. They cannot accept it. Why? Because they observe this everything with the self-centered mind. So if you observe something with the self-centered mind, then whatever you observe, you're going to see it as a reflection of the self. So that's why in the vipassana you become more aware regarding the observer and see the condition of the mind, very nature of the mind, how this observer happening there. So for that you have to be sharp, clear. And when you get into that sharpness or the clarity, in the first level, remember, you have to purify within you. You have to release lot of dust, unnecessary things within your own life. We are collectors. It's not only that. See, there are some people collecting coins, collecting stamps, collecting cars, and collecting this different kind of valuable things. And people they do it. Some people collecting bottles. So when we go to some people's place, they collecting, keeping the bottles. And I ask sometimes, why you do this? No, it make me happy. So like that, people collect different things. The antique collectors, they go crazy. They spend everything for that. We have that. Even we don't see that we also have certain things like that. If you look very carefully, and some people like to collect the knowledge, and they just collect. That's it. They don't care what about it. They don't care what it going to do. They try to collect it and keep it. They like to keep it. That's also addiction. That also make us blind. The worst thing is, once you addicted to collect knowledge, you're not going to see it. It is there with you. You're not going to see it. So this is a huge current inside us. And people spend everything for that thing. But they never look the collecting and using two different things. Because once you start to collect, listen this very carefully and get this. Once you start to collect, you're not going to use it. And once you start to collect, you get stuck with it. You maintaining it, you holding it, but you don't use it. See what a misery that we develop. And how about when it comes to the knowledge? Because that is the last thing can take you out from the addiction or this darkness. So how about once you hold the light and keep it with you and without using? That's happening to us. So then yourself, you have to be very careful not to get stuck in life. Move, learn to move, no matter what. Move forward. Look every day yourself. Are you moving? Are you changing yourself? Are you always that come out of your own habits? It's okay to have habits. It's okay to make mistakes, but you have to have a journey. Without a journey, when you make mistake, it's miserable, horrible. That not only you, it make other people that their life kind of like a hell. Your husband, wife, children, friends and family, they go through hell without changing yourself if you try to start to do mistakes. But if you try to develop yourself. If you have a journey yourself, when you make mistakes, that each and every mistakes and become kind of like a milestone in your journey, and everybody become comfortable with that, everybody cheer you, everybody become happy with that. Look, two different things, the same thing, same mistake, the same. But if you have a journey, it make you and other people more comfortable with that change. But if you don't have a journey, when you make mistake, it make everybody horrible and difficult and hard. So then look yourself, and when you look for the change, why you have to change, remember that whatever we keep doing in life, and still we know that we are not successful. And nowadays people telling, oh, we somehow we have to get back to our life, we have to go back to where we were. Even the most of the presidents also telling that we have to go back to where we were. That's wrong. If we were in the right place, we're not going to experience this today. So as example, this all things happen in the medical field. This whole thing happened 2019 November. Okay, just pushed back the world again to 2019 September. And after 1 month, what will happen? Again we're going to go through this, because we have no wisdom, that with this wisdom we cannot go back. No, we have to go back with that whatever the wisdom we had. So only thing is we have to accept that the journey we came is not perfect. It's not right. There were some mistakes. We have to accept that. But it is very difficult for people to accept whatever the mistake we keep doing. But without accepting ourselves, we cannot find the right path. That is what you have to understand. Without accepting your mistake inside you, you cannot change it. And even practicing meditation. And every day, that's why we mentioned, keep the head straight in one line. But if you don't accept, oh, I am bending my head, how are you going to correct yourself? Don't move your body, at least only for this 15 minutes. But if you don't accept, oh, I am moving myself, how are you going to change? Do you think then from another planet the aliens come and touch your head and tell and hold you to not to move? No any the guardian angels or the deities or the gods going to appear and hold you? No. Your pure clear consciousness you have to keep with you. And the Buddha is the one who taught about it, no any others. That's why you take fully responsibility, 100% involving with yourself and with the fully responsibility, with the clear idea. And then you work. Then you're going to become successful. There is no way. There is no any demons can play with you. Once you have 100% involving with yourself with the fully consciousness and attention yourself to develop your awareness. Remember that. No any demons can play the game with you. So otherwise, it's always even your own shadow can make you afraid and fearful. So for this all, in the first level, you have to develop the confidence. The confidence regarding the practice that you have. Because otherwise you're never going to correct. Oh, I know this. Oh, I know this. You know that. Oh, you know a lot of things. But the thing is, you have to look, knowingly that all, how you experience this misery. Accept it. Oh, I am smart. You are smart. For you, for your level. But still, how you experience this whole misery, because we have deeper our own behavior and we have our own self-view. So you have to have a determination to come out of it. That is why you need the shraddha or the faith, confident regarding the very first level, regarding the teachings, Dhamma. So when we go into Dhamma, then the top of it there is a Buddha. So then you have to have the faith regarding the Buddha. So the faith regarding the Dhamma, and the faith regarding the teacher that you learn, and you have to first level follow it. When you have that faith with the good heart, remember this. When you have the right faith to know, I need to know the truth. And when you have the right intention, the desire, I want to know the truth, even you meet a wrong teacher, or bad guru, or anybody, the very cunning guru or teacher, they are always there. But remember, when you have intention to look for the truth, to purify yourself, that teacher will slowly take you to the right place for you. And otherwise, if you look for the right teacher, right guru, right master, right monk, it's not like that. First, look yourself and start to look the truth within yourself. Get into that. Have a intention yourself. Myself, I want to purify. I want to correct myself. I want to find the right path. Then, whatever the things in front of you going to help you to take the journey. So when you try to fly, to somewhere, look how many things help for you. You start from your house, and from house to get out of the house and get into the car, and it help your body, your foot, your own feet. And from there, the car start to take you to airport. From airport, maybe you have to get the terminal, maybe use the bus or the train, and from there you get a flight. And maybe before you get into the flight, you have to go through the escalator and the lift, or different ways. And once you go, and there is a gadget that come from the airport to the flight, that the gate gadget, and you have to go through that, and you have to enter the flight, and from there you go, and then the transit, then another flight you have to take. So see, to complete the journey, how many ways that it take. So like that, when you have the right intention, when you have the right purpose to look for the truth or the get into the Dharma, remember, you're going to see very bad, nasty, that the demons in your journey, but still they take you to step forward. You're going to become successful. These all are in the part of the world. Remember that. There is no time, remember, there is no time going to be in the world that 100% everything clear, perfect, and everybody enlightened. No. And we looking for all the spiritual life from these ordinary people. No, it's not going to happen. You can see the spiritual life after that enlightenment, somebody enlightened. Other than that, people make mistake, people do a lot of silly things, and people do things whatever they like. That's their life. Everyone come to this world to have a life. So you have to accept it. That's why you have the compassion. That's where you develop the compassion, loving kindness, and space, equanimity, that empathetic joy or the sympathetic joy. You give a space for someone to go their own way. They no need to be like us. Somebody no need to be like you. That miserable. Remember that. That's going to challenge your life. No? So, but only you are in this world. You are the kind of like a masterpiece from this universe. There's no anybody else like you. So take the fully responsibility and look for your own purification. And then have the faith regarding the Buddha, and don't allow that yourself to overtake that. When the day comes, you completely accept the path of the teaching, and that is the day that you're going to see how beautiful this journey is. But it takes time. It is a journey, little by little you have to do. So then remember, every day look yourself and accept when you make a mistake, when you go through hard time, difficult, sad, worry, fail, accept that failure. That is the main point today I want to mention you. Accept it. Don't have a egocentric life thinking, oh no, I am doing very good, it's going to be okay. No, it's not going to be okay. You're suffering. You have to know that. No, I know how to fix this. No, you don't know how to fix it. It already collapsed. Accept it. But look, people don't do it. People don't like to accept like that way. So then remember yourself in this journey. It is for you. Accepting is okay. Many things, even the look that before the Buddha attained to the Buddhahood, 6 years he was practicing very difficult the meditation techniques, all the yogic techniques. And finally he knew this is not going to work. He accepted that. That is where the wisdom arises. But ourselves, we with the egocentric ideas, we keep holding. So then remember yourself, have the faith, that develop it, be strong with that faith. Something, whatever you believe, wherever you want to go, it is up to you. We are not the people to tell you to do all that. No, it is up to you. But what I am telling, I am just giving you a building block. I am just giving you kind of like a tool to work. Anywhere you go, it is up to you. So there was a student, there was a person, and he looking for a spiritual master. 20 years all over the world, and he looking all the books and the teachers and the documentaries, history, everywhere he looking for the master. And then he found a master. He heard about a master, and he do a lot of miracles, and he can suddenly make water, make fire, and he can be invisible. So he heard all this, the magic and high mental powers about this teacher. And this student, this person thought, I found the right teacher. I want to go. I give up everything, and he sell his business and everything, and he went. And he went to the mountain, and one day he able to reach there, and the master was sitting, and he went and bowed and told, I was looking 20 years in my life. I found you. Please accept me as your student. The master was little silent and took it very easy. And he's telling, please, and he start to tell his story, 20 years. And the master asks, are you hungry, or are you comfortable? Do you need any water or anything, and necessary things? That he had a normal conversation. And then after that, in the evening, master told, I can accept you as my student, but with one condition. Only 1 hour. Only for 1 hour you have to do anything exactly the way I tell. No, you cannot ask questions. Only 1 hour. So listen this very carefully. Okay. So what the guy, 20 years and looking everything, and he knew all this master do very miracles and things, and this everything, and he knew this is the right master, and he sell everything. and give up everything, and he took the journey and he found the master, and he told the master accept his as a student. And now the master telling, you have to follow me, whatever I tell, you have to follow only for 1 hour. So 20 years research, you're going to put into 1 hour test. That's it. He told, 1 hour, it is very simple. I'll take it. I'll do it. Don't worry. And then the master told, take this bucket and let's go to the well. And then he went to the well with the master. And then he went to the well, and in that well there was no water. And then the master told, tie this rope to this bucket and put it to the well. And then the student did the same like as master told, and he put the bucket, and then the master told, okay, bring it up. And he took it up and no water. And then master told, take this bucket and go to that tree and put this water to this tree. The student told, this guy is crazy, because this is an empty well, empty bucket, and now he's telling me to go and put this water to that bucket. And he start to get stuck and start to think. And the master asked, what are you doing? I told you, go and put the water to that tree. Then this guy telling, you crazy? How I can put the water here? No water in this bucket. So the master told, then you can leave this ashram. Then the student told, I already decided. I came to wrong place. No, I came to wrong place. You crazy. So he put the bucket there and leave the bucket there and went back to the ashram, took his bag and start the journey back. Start to leave. So on the way, and he has to go pass by this well and the bucket, and he's so angry and he's so mad, because after 20 years his own research have done everything, solved everything, give up everything, and came to this person, and he's crazy and had the argument, and now he told right away to leave the ashram. And he get mad, and he saw the bucket and he kicked the bucket, and then he saw the water start to go away. So this is how we are. This is what happening when we have the self-view, egocentric life. And he knew 20 years in his research, he knew he doing miracles, and he can make the water, he can make the fire, he can make visible, invisible, that he can change a lot of things. He knew that what he can do. But when it come to the in front of the master, trust and giving 100%, we cannot do it. Who come against? Our own mind come against and play the game. So dear friends, when you sit for meditation, you heard the Nibbana is the nothing, this nothingness, this is everything we have to you know already what it is. You know the nature of the wisdom or the enlightenment, giving up things and becoming free from this all, and make you peaceful, the calmness. And it is the safest place. But when you sit for meditation, when you sit for one and to observe your inhalation, exhalation, why it is difficult for you? Who come against you? You know everything. You heard everything about meditation. You heard everything about this journey. But when you sit, why you don't do it? why you don't apply your wisdom to the moment you practice implementation? Why you don't develop the implementation? Without that, how you going to get it? Because that whatever in your mind, it is not right. It is keep you into this sansara. That's why we are here. That is the proof that we are here. You don't need any evidence. So then why, when you sit for meditation, why you keep repeating it again and again? So from where that is the self. How you can break it? Develop the faith, confidence. Develop the confidence regarding the Buddha's teaching, or whatever the teacher that you follow, or the whatever the practice you're doing, and get into very clear foundation of that Shraddha, and that is will take you to the next level. That will help you to find the inner liberation, purification, and salvation yourself. So remember, don't allow your mind to play the game inside you. And when you develop the trust regarding the teaching, that is the beauty, that it help and it challenge your own wisdom. So when the day comes for you to develop the faith, to challenge your own egocentric ideas, you will break it. Otherwise, you always surrender to it. And if you keep surrendering, you are in the sansara. When the day comes for you to challenge your own egocentric idea with your wisdom, with your practice, that is the day you're going to transform your life to Nibbana. So with this, I wish upon everyone, by the power of this good practice, may all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you, may no difficulties come to you, may no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbityo vajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu mate bhavattantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava. Ettavata ca me sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe sattanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Idam me punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamunchatu. So bless you.